Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be getting our house back in order because for the last basically 2 weeks straight, we have been working on our boys' bedroom makeovers. I am so happy to say they are all complete and they did turn out incredible. So if you haven't seen those videos, definitely check them out. But you guys know how it happens. When you're focusing on one area, other areas definitely fall to the wayside. And that's exactly what happened here, except we also have like the aftermath of the makeovers. And so we have boxes and trash and recycling and extra toys and things like that, everything we need to go through. So we're gonna start by kind of tackling this loft area, sorting everything out, and then we will move into cleaning the rest of the house. So we have a lot to get done. Let's get to it. Also, I did wanna say I do have a delicious recipe I'm going to share with you guys at the very end of this video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But now let's really get into it. All right, to getting started in the loft area, I am sharing the real life mess. This is 100% what happens in the areas right outside the makeover spaces. I have tried so many times to not have this happen, but it's usually just not realistic since our focus is 100% on the makeover room that we are working on. But either way, this is the reality, and Kyle and I are just starting to sort out the mess into recycling, trash, and items that go either back into the boys' closets or even items that were no longer needed and we will be donating or selling. This definitely felt a bit overwhelming walking into this space, but as usual, we just started by picking up an item, finding where it goes, and repeating that step about 100 more times. And this kind of reminded me of a quote that I heard back when I was a teenager forever ago, and it's just really kind of stuck with me over the years. And it said, you can only see as far as the headlights, but you can make the whole trip that way. Now, this can be used in so many aspects of life, of course, more serious situations as well. But even in a situation like this where you may just be feeling overwhelmed about a super messy room, basically, it just helps you remember, don't worry about the whole room, but instead focus on one little task. And with each step, you will get closer and closer to the end goal. I am so excited to tackle this room makeover. I'm hoping before Christmas. We actually just shared in a house projects video a while back how we got this couch on Facebook Marketplace for just $120, and this TV stand was also a Facebook Marketplace find, so that definitely helped us furnish this room on a budget. But we do have so much planned for this space to take it from slightly functional to being a customized space for our family to hang out in. And then another DIY project that I have planned more down the line will be tackling this built-in desk area. If only there were more hours in the day. Sometimes I feel like we haven't done a whole lot to our house, but when I sit down and think about it, we really have done so much to our home since moving in over a year ago. And as you guys probably know, we do film it all. So if you're new or you're not caught up, be sure to check out our makeover playlist as well as our house projects playlist, and even be sure to watch our new house tour because that will kind of show what we started with and you can see how we've progressed over the last year or so.
feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure.
I didn't need to do much in the boys' bedrooms because ever since doing their bedroom makeovers, they have all done a really great job of keeping them tidy all by themselves. Other than making the beds, that's kind of a work in progress. Some days they do it, others they don't, but it almost never happens before they leave for school. But anyway, these bedrooms are what we have been so busy with the last few weeks. We completely transformed them, and by getting creative as well as DIYing some things, we were able to give them makeovers on a small budget. We also loved how each of the rooms turned out, but I also wanted to remind you we do have a giveaway going on these videos, so be sure to head there after this video and make sure that you are all entered.
Through my cigarette, city lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me.
All right, now that we have the loft area all tidied up and the boys' bedrooms made, I guess their beds are made, I'm gonna go ahead and have a Robo-Rock start tackling the floors for me while I move into the bathrooms to clean. Before heading into our bathrooms to get those all cleaned up, I wanted to get our Roborock S7 Plus turned on so that I could start cleaning our floors. And I am so excited to be teaming up with Roborock once again in today's video. You'll know we love their vacuums, but today I want to tell you about our robot vacuum from them because it is on a crazy good deal over on Amazon right now. So if you've had your eye on a robot vacuum, now is the time to get one. And if you're new here and haven't heard me talk about our Roborock S7 Plus, it is basically the most used cleaning tool in our house because it cleans our floors for us every single day. And I am so thankful for that, especially with our 3 boys and so many pets. This little vacuum has a ton of amazing features, but I wanted to share a few of my favorites that really sets this robot vacuum apart. One feature I love is its sonic mopping technology. Underneath the vacuum is a mopping pad and a chamber that you can fill with water, and the mop actually scrubs the floor up to 3,000 times per minute, scrubbing up all the tough messes. And the mop gets even better because it's able to recognize carpeted floors and either lift the mop up to vacuum the carpets, or you can use the app to draw a no mop zone over any area. This way you can mop hard floors and vacuum carpets in a single clean. The next thing that makes this vacuum a game changer is the auto emptying dock. You'll know we have a lot of kids and a lot of pets, and even with vacuuming every single day, we only have to empty the dust bag every 4 to 6 weeks, but you can actually go up to 8 weeks. Another incredible feature is the Roborock app that offers precision mapping so the vacuum isn't just bouncing around randomly, but instead it's very planned on how it vacuums your floors. And because of this, you can map out your entire home even on different levels. And you can also block off certain areas and set up schedules to have it automatically clean specific rooms on certain days or certain times. This little guy is seriously impressive, and you guys can check out the S7 Plus on the Fall Prime deal on Amazon by clicking the link in my description box and snag this vacuum while saving yourself lots of cash.
Find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what you said. I just wanna love you a little bit just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh, love you a little bit more. Just a little bit. Love you a little bit more. Love you a little bit more. Just a little bit. Love you a little bit more. Oh, would you call
Well, not only did the bathrooms have daily messes in them, but they were also, you guessed it, right outside the boys' room. So they were a casualty in the makeover process as well. But I went ahead and gathered up any paint supplies or items left from the makeovers and put those away. Then I got to work on the actual bathroom messes. Now the boys have been cleaning their own bathrooms for a while, but they are still only getting cleaned as well as a kid can clean it. So I do like to come in here maybe twice a month or so and give it a full-on mom clean to get it up to my preference. And one thing that I did in here for I think the first time ever was clean the bathroom counters with a sponge, and then I just wiped them clean with a wet towel, and I loved it. Let me know if you guys have ever cleaned a bathroom that way. I felt like I figured out a secret trick I had never known about or thought about before, but this is going to be my new go-to for cleaning bathroom counters, or at least for the messy kids' bathrooms that have just messes all over them. But let me know if you guys have ever done that before.
Yeah, you look perfect, you're my type. Sweet and you care about my night. But I'm sobering up in this moment's past. Oh yeah, I don't wanna be tucked in someone else's arms. Cause my heart just broke and I need my time. Wanna speak so loud even though I hide. Like I'm hypnotized, can't get out of here. You don't know me, I just need my time. Yeah. But they say I don't know where you come from. I don't. You seem too nice to be alone. So lonely. I see you going through some things and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer. I just wanna go home alone. I need some time alone.
Next up, it's time to clean the toilets. This is hands down one of my least favorite jobs of all, but let me know if you are team gloves or team no gloves. Since I'm just cleaning for our own family, I typically don't use gloves like 9 out of 10 times, but I think if I were cleaning someone else's home, specifically bathrooms, I would definitely wear gloves. I think I just end up choosing to skip out on this step since cleaning the bathrooms is just such a common occurrence.
Make it clearer. I just wanna go home alone. I need some time alone. Wanna go home alone. I wanna go home. I just wanna go home alone. I wanna go home some
So the other day I was talking to one of my sisters and she referred to our boys' bathrooms as Pepto-Bismol pink and Jello green. And then she sent this photo in the text. And I honestly think she nailed it with the description of these colors. And now these bathrooms will just always be referred to as the Pepto-Bismol pink bathroom and the Jello green bathroom. That is until we actually finally one day get around to painting them and doing these makeovers. But until then, enjoy these wild colors. So I typically try to look at things that I don't love as something that I can be grateful for or something that I will miss one day. Like one day my kids will be older and even out of the house, and maybe I'll miss the fingerprints on the fridge, or I'll miss all the extra shoes by the door, or maybe I'll even miss these messy sinks. These messy boy bathrooms are something I kind of really don't think I will miss. If you're at that stage of life right now where you can look back and kind of find out the things that you really do miss, let me know if you ever miss these kind of messes or if you're happy with them being a thing of the past. And no matter what stage of life you're in, let me know in the comments what is something you know that one day you're going to miss, and what's something that you know you definitely will not miss one day.
He's the one she played, knocks me right on my feet, and the blame that's on me for letting her go across the line. Ooh, I've been feeling this way for some time. I just can't ease you off of my mind. Hey now, she got me tied down, 'cause she's a pro now. Hey now, she got me tied down, 'cause she's a pro now. Aim was set on me to keep me shackled to the.
We have the loft area clean, the boys' bedrooms all tidy, and the bathrooms tidy. Now we are in the theater room. This place is a free-for-all, so it always needs a little TLC. All right, so in here, I want to, of course, just like do a general tidy, but I also want to pull apart the couch a little bit and kind of deep clean inside the couch, just vacuum it all out and everything. And then I'm sure that the Robo Rock will be coming in here and tackling these floors in a few, which will be great because they need some love.
Feeling this way for some time. I just can't ease you off of my mind. Hey now, she got me tied down, 'cause she's a pro now. Hey now, she got me tied down, 'cause she's a pro now.
If you remember a few months ago, we added in this DIY blanket hook, and it has been amazing ever since we did it. I love it so much better than a blanket basket. If you have the space for it, I would definitely suggest trying this out. But in this specific room, we just had this empty, basically unusable space behind the door, and it worked perfectly. I really love getting creative and finding unique ways to organize and style spaces, especially when you can do them on a budget like this was. And I absolutely love when function and style come together. Now this is just a preference, but I totally feel like this blanket wall definitely does that. It's very interesting and cozy to look at, but it also gives us a great way to store our blankets. And I also love that unlike a blanket basket, you can easily pick through which blankets you're wanting without having to sort through all of them. So originally I was just going to be cleaning under the cushions like this, but I ended up deciding to pull the entire couch apart and go ahead and vacuum underneath it and behind it as well. Now, I wish I could say I just knew it needed to be cleaned and I had no hesitation, but in all reality, I went back and forth in my mind on going the extra mile for this or not. And as you can see, I ended up deciding to do it because I knew it would be way more convenient to tackle this now while it's all pulled apart. But I'm sure that I'm not alone in being tempted to just sweep some chores under the rug and deal with them another day. But really, it never fails. Once the chore is done, I never regret doing it. So if you are working on something today and you have that little internal dilemma on whether or not you should go the extra step, I'm going to challenge you to do it today. Trust me, you will thank yourself later.
I already know better. 24K got nothing on me. Make you want it forever. Tryna play a game, but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah. Kinda love you, wanna build your dreams on, yeah. But I already know better. I'm a go-getter and I got me, I'm good. I'm head over shoes on hardwood. For me, you know I wrote the book. I'm moving along from somebody wrong, so go ahead, tell me all the ways you miss it. How you want me back in your bed, but I'm not around for hearing you out.
I actually really need to carpet clean the cushions on this couch, and I definitely will do it, but today I just did not have time for it. I can go the extra mile only so much. So for today, I'm just vacuuming the cushions and calling it good enough. And here I am just doing everything I can to look as silly as possible. But also, as an added bonus, this weirdly fluffs the couch cushions, so that's a plus.
Chasing a ghost who don't try. I'm top of the shelf, but you helped yourself to somebody else. It's too late. Don't really care about all of your mistakes. You were out of your league in the first place. Not even surprised that you let me down, down, down. I gave you too much honestly, and you closed the door. Now you're calling me, but I don't need you anymore. Yeah, I already know better. 24K got nothing on me. Make you want it forever. Tryna play a game, but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah. Kinda love you, wanna build your dreams on, yeah. But I already know better. I'm a go
All right, we are back downstairs. I'm going to tidy up the kitchen and then I'm gonna share with you guys my pumpkin seed recipe. We have a pumpkin right here. I'm hoping it'll kind of inspire me to get the boys their pumpkins. They can go ahead and get those carved because they've been asking and I've been putting it off, but the pumpkin seeds are like the best part of carving pumpkins. So let's go ahead, tackle this kitchen, and then we'll get to the yumminess. So if you've been a subscriber to this channel for a long time, you know mindset chats are a staple here on my channel, but I feel like I've just recently felt a spark in homemaking again, definitely through continued work on my mindset. It doesn't happen overnight, but I hope that as you watch my videos and listen to little chats and continue to work on your own mindset, I really do hope that you're able to find that spark if you've lost it over the years. I think it's very easy to lose that spark, especially when you're doing mundane chores day after day. But it truly does make life so much easier if you can enjoy the little things, the boring things, because those are often what make up the majority of our days. And if we can't find ways to enjoy them, it really does make enjoying life a lot harder. And one thing I really learned this year is life is truly so short. So I am sending you lots of love today and I'm cheering you on through the screen. You are amazing, you are doing incredible, and you should feel so proud of all the things that you've accomplished in your life. You guys are amazing and I love you guys.
Wasn't much, but we needed less, yeah, than we do now. We were driving along the coast. I felt the ocean breeze on my face. Wanted to go as far as we ever could. So many years have passed.
So in a recent video, I swapped out my dishwashing station and brought back my favorite little bubble up dish brush. And then I found my bubble up sponge dish too. So here I'm just adding that little guy back into the station today. I love these things because they save a ton of dish soap, which makes it way more affordable to wash your dishes so often. And it also keeps dishwashing extra easy because you just press down and everything suds up, which is always a win when it's a chore that happens multiple times a day. And the cherry on top of it all is that I get to use my favorite fall scented dish soaps, soon to be winter and Christmas scents.
We had rashes for days. Do you remember that? In spite of everything that we lacked, nothing compares to the freedom we had. I would do it again if you say the word. So many years have passed.
I always get asked about my pots and pans, and these are the Caraway ones. I will have them linked down below along with anything else in today's video, but they are awesome. They're ceramic, they're super heavy duty, and as an added bonus, they come in so many colors and they just look so pretty in their organizer sitting right on the counter. Once I got the dishes washed and the stove cleaned, I went ahead and started wiping down the counters, put away the dishes, and then I also wanted to change out my kitchen towels. And Bloom Towels released their fall line recently, and they have the most gorgeous colors and prints. So I put one on my dishwasher for easy access to dry the dishes, and then the other two I actually put on my oven, and I kind of folded them in a fun way so you could actually see both sides of them. And I think my code will actually save you guys 10 or 15% off, but I will have all that information down in the description box. So if you want to check it out, definitely use that code. But let me know in the comments which one of these is your favorite print.
To ease my heavy heart, just some energy to feed up, and then get rid of. Give me a reason, give me a change, give me something to love, at least something I can make sense of.
All right, we have everything all cleaned. We have Noah and Luke, and they are going to help me get this pumpkin, get all the seeds out. This recipe is super simple. You just have pumpkin seeds, of course, and then butter, salt, garlic powder, and Worcestershire sauce, and then you just stir it all together, pop it in the oven, and it could not be easier, but it's super, super, super yummy.
Yeah, it is.
You ready?
I'm really excited.
Okay.
I want to carve my own pumpkin. Wait, is there any spiders in there? Because these are like technically for Halloween, so I'm like, what? Yuck. Never do this at home. Always do it at home. Oh, look at my hand.
Good job, you guys are getting it good.
Let out of the cage, took my chains away. I'm so tough to tame now. Look at what you made me, look at what you made me do. Cold hard with a smile, I'm free, extra wild. Locked up for a while now. Look at what you made me, look at what you made me do. You tell me I'm savage, you wish you could have it. I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit dangerous. A little bit dangerous. I'm a little bit dangerous. I'm a little bit dangerous. This world ain't for me. So fast you won't see when I grab all the cash. So look at what you made
It's a jack-o'-lantern. What do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
all the cash. So look at what you made me. Look at what you made me do.
All right, we had to pause, but we are back now. Kyle ran and got 2 more pumpkins because I literally have like just barely over 1 cup of seeds from that one pumpkin. And I also was out of Worcestershire sauce. I literally just saw them, like saw some in our fridge the other day, and apparently we ran out. So
Can I go back?
Say hi.
Mom.
But now we're gonna go ahead,
Yup.
open up these.
We're gonna see how much seeds are in there, then
Fingers.
we're gonna include it with the other seeds that we found in the other pumpkin.
Right.
What do you think? We won't know which one we just poured in because they're like the same.
Right.
So and then we're gonna make it do like a dessert. What are you guys gonna do?
Not quite a dessert. We're gonna bake them in the oven like over every year. After we do
Oh, yeah.
carving, we make
Yeah.
pumpkin seeds and they're
Yeah.
crispy and crunchy.
Oh yeah, every year we do like a little celebration and like a little thing.
Yeah.
Yes. I know it might look gross, but you're gonna love it. Do it at your house.
So to make these pumpkin seeds, you just take 2 cups of pumpkin seeds, or you can double the recipe like I'm doing here. Then you add in 1.5 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire, Worcester. I don't know if anyone can actually pronounce that one right, but anyway, I like to stir it up as I go. And then I add in about 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt along with 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And I also love to sprinkle a bit of pepper in this as well. Then I give it all a good stir, pop it onto a baking sheet and cook in a 275-degree oven for about 1 hour, being sure to check on the seeds and just stir them occasionally as they bake. That way you make sure they're not burning. And then once they're all done cooking, I just let them cool for a bit and enjoy. These can be eaten immediately, and most likely they will be eaten very quickly if your house is anything like mine. And if there are any left, you can store them in an airtight container and enjoy throughout the week. We got so much done today. The house is feeling way cleaner and way more organized. And now our kitchen is even smelling amazing because of those yummy pumpkin seeds we roasted up. I hope you enjoyed all of the cleaning motivation I shared and enjoyed hanging out with a friend today. If you try out the pumpkin seed recipe, please let me know in the comments what you think. I always love hearing feedback on the recipes I share with you guys. And also, don't forget about the Amazon Fall Prime deal with the amazing discount on the Roborock S7 Plus. Like I mentioned, I will have it linked down in the description box below for you to check it out. And if you still have some time to hang out a little bit longer, I have a video linked on the right side of the screen picked just for you. So hopefully you'll enjoy that one. And don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below if you are not already. And I cannot wait to see you right back here for a new video in a few days. Bye guys.